Congratulations to the entire team for presenting the budget. I have two questions. I'll be quick with them. You had mentioned, of course, a couple of months ago that how retail investors in the equity markets have been a pillar of strength when FIIs sell. In the last couple of months, we've seen relentless selling from foreign investors into our equity markets. They've been finding other markets more attractive as compared to India. Is the government acknowledging that? And are you looking at steps to make the equity markets more attractive for the foreign institutional investors and hence retail investors also? Because retail investors have been started to seeing mark-to-market losses in their portfolios now also. Second question, the measures announced to give relief to middle class on income tax, on income up to 12 lakhs was certainly welcomed. But as we are seeing, the classes are also upgrading. The lower middle class becoming middle class going higher. In that case, middle class is also the income over 12 lakhs. Do you think in the new tax regime, there should be steps to give relief to people having income more than 12 lakhs also in the form of exemptions or rebate or any other way? Do you think that's also important to cater to that class?
Your second question first. Rates have also been changed in this new regime. More favorable rates have been brought in and more higher level or more incomes in the higher bands have also been brought into the lower bands so that they'll benefit from a lower tax rate. So if you would only look at the rate charts that we've come up with, where the income bands and the rate applicable to them are also rehashed in favor of every taxpayer. So if you are talking of the new regime, the new higher incomes are coming into lower band, the rates for all of them have also been brought down. So on the question of your FIIs and the retail investors, it is true, and I thought you were implying it in your question itself, that FIIs also go out when they're able to, in a position to book profits. Indian market today, Indian economy today, has an environment in which investments are also yielding good returns and profit booking is also happening. And I'm sure you would have seized that fact also. But I'll also ask Tuhin to say further on it.
See, as you know, the FIIs keep moving up and down depending upon where they want to really park themselves. And it is not true that the FPIs are really moving from one emerging market to another. I think the general thing is that there is a little bit of, whenever there is a global uncertainty, they would really go back where they actually come from. Largely, I think, as you know, basically back to US. So we have to take that. In terms of resilience, Indian markets have held, although there would be, any demand and supply impact would be felt. But these are the issues of temporary measures. If you really look at Indian economy, because eventually, the returns are obtained in the real sector, because the financial sector cannot really just be in a bubble. In the real terms, Indian economy is in a very good resilience, remains one of the fastest, in fact, the fastest large economy. And Honorable Finance Minister has taken a number of measures. If you really see, it's a very growth-oriented budget in which, we are really firing all engines. So, while there is investments, there is consumption, there is an MSME, agriculture, exports and investments. So therefore, I think this strength of the Indian economy will continue to grow despite global headwinds. Global headwinds we have to face. We have faced it in the past and will continue to face it, but I think India is in a strong position to handle it.
Anurag Shah.